Step into a realm where every street corner unveils an extraordinary tale, where mundane moments transform into magical memories that will forever dance in your mind. Picture yourself traversing a bridge held by colossal stone hands emerging from misty mountains, or summoning your courage to sample the enigmatic snake wine that calls to adventurous souls. Vietnam beckons with a kaleidoscope of experiences, from the gentle touch of traditional leaf massages, melting away your stress, to electric nightlife that keeps cities pulsating until dawn breaks. When darkness falls, witness the mesmerizing transformation as streets become open-air dining rooms, where families and friends gather beneath twinkling stars to share meals and stories. Wander through maze-like alleyways, where aromatic spices perfume the air, while the distinctive symphony of motorbike horns creates a uniquely Vietnamese urban soundtrack. Venture into Hanoi, the nation's soul-stirring capital, where centuries-old streets whisper ancient tales through their time-worn architecture and historical landmarks. Since its establishment in the 10th century, this resilient city has endured and flourished through wars, occupations, and revolutionary changes, emerging stronger with each challenge. Explore a country adorned with UNESCO World Heritage jewels, where every site narrates fascinating stories that captivate travelers from across the globe. Have you ever longed to discover places where Mother Nature's masterpieces complement human creativity, where time-honored customs harmoniously blend with modern life? Your Vietnamese odyssey must include Halong Bay, a UNESCO-crowned wonder, where thousands of limestone sentinels rise from emerald waters, creating nature's most awe-inspiring seascape. Halong Bay features thousands of mesmerizing islands, each with its own unique character and natural beauty that captivates visitors. It's easy to understand why Halong Bay has become a cherished destination for travelers from every corner of the globe. As you venture into central Vietnam, you'll discover Danang, a vibrant city showcasing the magnificent Dragon Bridge. When night falls, this architectural marvel comes alive with illuminated dragon figures that span the Han River, creating an enchanting light display that mesmerizes gathered crowds. Just a short distance away, the renowned Golden Bridge, Cao Vang, graces the summit of Bana Hill. This extraordinary structure distinguishes itself not only through its breathtaking mountain backdrop, but also through its defining feature: massive stone hands that appear to lift the golden pathway, creating an architectural masterpiece unparalleled anywhere else. Any journey through Vietnam would be incomplete without experiencing Hoi An, a treasured UNESCO World Heritage Site. This enchanting town has earned recognition for its impeccably preserved architecture, vibrant lantern displays, and remarkable fusion of Chinese, Japanese, and European cultural influences. Walking through Hoi An's intimate alleyways transports you to another era, surrounded by historic buildings that have endured through centuries. Are you prepared to embark on an extraordinary Vietnamese adventure, where historical richness, cultural diversity, and natural splendor combine to create one of Asia's most remarkable travel destinations? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Dragon culture. Step into the enchanting streets of Vietnam, where ancient legends come alive before your eyes. Majestic dragons grace every corner, their powerful presence felt throughout the nation's landscape. From delicate statues and mesmerizing artwork to the awe-inspiring Dragon Bridge, stretching half a kilometer across the sky, these mythical beings are woven into the fabric of Vietnamese life. But what makes these magnificent creatures so significant in Vietnamese culture? According to ancient legend, the Vietnamese people are descendants of the mighty dragon Lac Long Quan and the ethereal fairy O Ca. In Vietnamese culture, dragons transcend mere mythology. They represent the pinnacle of strength, power, nobility, and prosperity. These celestial beings are revered as the supreme guardians of the heavens and masters of the waters. Through their divine presence, dragons bestow protection and ensure the continued prosperity of the Vietnamese nation. Dragons hold a profound place of reverence in Vietnamese culture, deeply woven into the fabric of daily life. These mythical beings take center stage during the nation's most significant celebrations, including Tết Nguyên đán and the exhilarating Dragon Boat festivals. During these vibrant festivities, visitors are treated to breathtaking dragon dance performances. Master performers demonstrate incredible skill as they guide massive dragon puppets through intricate choreographies, combining elegant movements with dazzling acrobatic displays. These performances transcend mere entertainment. They represent the Vietnamese people's deep-rooted belief that dragon dances usher in good fortune and abundance for the coming year. Perhaps this spiritual connection to dragons has contributed to Vietnam's remarkable cultural resilience and social harmony throughout the ages. We invite you to experience this magnificent tradition firsthand. Dog meat, an age-old culinary custom. Let us explore one of Vietnam's most debated culinary practices, a tradition that sparks intense discussions among locals and visitors alike. The consumption of dog meat represents a complex cultural practice that continues to generate passionate discourse in modern Vietnam. While not a common everyday dish, dog meat remains a centuries-old culinary tradition in specific regions of Vietnam. This practice, deeply rooted in certain communities, is considered a traditional delicacy by some locals. Practitioners claim various health benefits associated with consuming dog meat, though these claims lack scientific validation. The custom originated from ancient cultural beliefs, with traditional medicine attributing therapeutic properties to this controversial dish. For international visitors, this practice offers insight into Vietnam's complex and multifaceted cultural heritage. We invite you to explore other fascinating aspects of Vietnamese culture in the comments below. Snake blood wine, a traditional elixir. Have you heard about one of Vietnam's most intriguing traditional beverages, snake blood wine? In this unique practice, a venomous snake, typically a cobra, is prepared on site, with its fresh blood immediately mixed into rice wine for consumption. Following traditional Vietnamese and Chinese medicinal beliefs, locals attribute various health benefits to this unusual concoction, particularly its supposed ability to enhance vitality and energy levels. While not a common everyday dish, dog meat remains a centuries-old culinary tradition in specific regions of Vietnam. This practice, deeply rooted in certain communities, is considered a traditional delicacy by some locals. Luckily, the ethanol in the alcohol neutralizes the venom, making it safe to drink. But here's the bizarre part. Some snakes have survived the pickling process. In one shocking case in China, a woman was bitten by a snake after it had been soaking in alcohol for 3 whole months. As for the taste, it's strong and intense, often described as fishy or like rotten meat. Many tourists find the taste quite challenging and often regret trying it. Despite its unique preparation method and distinctive flavor, snake wine holds deep cultural significance in Vietnam, though concerns have been raised about its impact on wildlife conservation and biodiversity. Yet it continues to intrigue visitors from around the world. Would you dare to experience this traditional Vietnamese delicacy? Agriculture and street food. As we explore further into Vietnam's rich culture, we kindly ask for your support by subscribing to our channel. Agriculture serves as both an economic powerhouse and cultural cornerstone in Vietnam, making the country one of Southeast Asia's most dynamic economies, with agriculture and tourism leading the way. Picture vast expanses of emerald rice paddies, where generations of families work in harmony to cultivate the precious golden grains that sustain millions of Vietnamese lives and livelihoods. Beyond rice, Vietnam has established itself as a major global exporter of coffee, tea, fruits, vegetables, and seafood, with agriculture forming the backbone of rural communities. The country's vibrant street food scene offers an incredible array of dishes that showcase local ingredients at their finest, while the favorable exchange rate, with 1 million Vietnamese dong equaling approximately $41 in 2024, makes exploring these culinary delights remarkably affordable for international visitors. Tourism in Vietnam is flourishing, with its dynamic cities, tranquil countryside, and breathtaking coastlines drawing an ever-increasing number of visitors annually. From wandering through Hanoi's energetic streets to finding serenity among emerald rice paddies, Vietnam offers an incredibly diverse and enchanting experience. The fascinating world of street ninja fashion. Walking through Vietnam's bustling streets, visitors often encounter an intriguing sight that captures their attention. Known affectionately as street ninjas, local women don remarkable ensembles that cover them completely from head to toe. These distinctive outfits represent more than just a fashion statement. They're an ingenious response to Vietnam's intense sunlight and deeply held beauty standards. The ensemble typically consists of long-sleeve jackets, protective gloves, face masks, and sunglasses, creating an impenetrable shield against harmful UV rays. In regions where ultraviolet radiation reaches dangerous levels, these protective outfits prove more effective than conventional sunscreen. However, there's an even more fascinating cultural dimension to this phenomenon. Vietnamese beauty standards have long placed significant value on fair skin, reflecting centuries of cultural tradition. This aesthetic preference is deeply rooted in the country's agricultural history and resonates with beauty standards across East Asia. Throughout history, having fair skin has been a mark of nobility and high social standing, while sun-darkened skin was traditionally associated with manual labor in the fields. This cultural perspective motivates many Vietnamese women to protect their skin from sun exposure with remarkable dedication. These protective outfits serve several essential purposes in modern Vietnamese life. Beyond sun protection, they shield riders from urban pollution and road dust, particularly crucial given that motorcycles are Vietnam's primary mode of transportation. The playful ninja nickname comes from their complete coverage style, inspiring light-hearted social media trends and memes in Vietnamese culture. However, these outfits represent more than just fashion or tradition. They offer practical protection against increasingly extreme weather conditions. This innovative approach perfectly exemplifies how Vietnamese culture adapts traditional values to meet contemporary challenges. A fascinating blend of function and tradition. Discover how Vietnam masterfully weaves together ancient spiritual practices with modern business sensibilities. Discover the three-legged toad, known as Thiêm Thu, or money toad, an enchanting creature from Chinese folklore that has found its way into Vietnamese culture. This mystical amphibian represents far more than meets the eye. It stands as a powerful emblem of abundance and financial prosperity. Imagine a magnificent toad perched majestically atop a mountain of gleaming coins, with another precious coin held firmly in its mouth, a striking symbol of wealth and success. Throughout Vietnam, entrepreneurs have embraced this mythical creature with open arms, incorporating its symbolism into their business practices. These remarkable toad statues grace countless shops and homes across the nation, where they're believed to channel positive energy and attract financial fortune. This fascinating tradition extends beyond Vietnam's borders, resonating deeply throughout East Asian cultures. What makes Vietnam's approach unique is the seamless integration of this belief with various other spiritual practices. Consider how Vietnamese businesses harmoniously blend toad symbolism with traditional offerings to local deities and Buddhist temple blessings. This remarkable fusion of ancient folklore and contemporary commerce illustrates the profound spiritual foundation that underlies Vietnamese daily life. Would you like to explore more about how these fascinating traditions shape Vietnamese culture and business practices? Join us as we continue our journey through this remarkable country. The sacred tradition of joss paper offerings. Discover one of Vietnam's most profound and meaningful spiritual practices that connects the living with their ancestors. In this cherished tradition, Vietnamese people burn specially crafted joss paper items, including intricate paper replicas of modern luxuries like iPhones and high-end goods, as sacred offerings. This deeply spiritual practice forms an integral part of Vietnam's ancestor worship tradition, representing the enduring bonds between generations. What began centuries ago as simple offerings of paper, gold, and silver has evolved into something truly remarkable. Today, this tradition has adapted to modern times, incorporating contemporary items such as smartphones, automobiles, and even credit cards. Picture the profound symbolism of sending a meticulously crafted paper Ferrari to honor your ancestors in the spiritual realm. Through this meaningful ritual, Vietnamese people create a spiritual bridge, believing these symbolic offerings reach their beloved ancestors in the afterlife. This beautiful custom reflects the Vietnamese belief that the spiritual realm parallels our earthly existence, maintaining harmony between both worlds. These sacred ceremonies reach their peak during significant spiritual occasions, including Lunar New Year celebrations, the Ghost Festival, and ancestral death anniversaries. The cultural value of filial piety takes center stage during these sacred moments, as descendants ensure their ancestors are well provided for in the afterlife. Through these modern offerings, descendants demonstrate their deep devotion and commitment to honoring their ancestral legacy. This beautiful practice illustrates how ancient customs can gracefully adapt to contemporary times while preserving their profound spiritual essence. However, this cherished tradition faces a significant challenge in today's world. Environmental concerns have emerged as communities become increasingly aware of the ecological impact. The burning of paper offerings containing synthetic materials and metals contributes to air pollution, raising important questions about sustainability. Despite these environmental challenges, the practice continues to hold deep cultural significance across Vietnam. This situation presents a thought-provoking question. How can this ancient custom evolve to meet the demands of our modern, environmentally conscious world? Is there a way to preserve this meaningful cultural practice while embracing environmental stewardship? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this fascinating tradition. Share your perspective in the comments below. The Non La, a timeless symbol of Vietnamese heritage. The Non La, Vietnam's iconic conical hat, has transcended its origins to become a cultural emblem recognized throughout East Asia. With a remarkable history spanning over 3 millennia, this masterpiece of craftsmanship stands as a testament to Vietnamese ingenuity and cultural preservation. Yet there's more to discover about this fascinating artifact. As you wander through Vietnam's tranquil countryside, you'll encounter women gracefully wearing the Non La while carrying bamboo baskets filled with an abundance of local delicacies. These baskets overflow with fresh tropical fruits and traditional snacks, embodying the vibrant essence of Vietnam's renowned street food heritage. Each movement becomes a mesmerizing display of balance, strength, and generations of practiced expertise. This enduring tradition continues to enchant visitors worldwide, offering a glimpse into Vietnam's rich cultural tapestry. The Symphony of Vietnamese Festivals. In the realm of cultural celebrations, Vietnam distinguishes itself through the profound significance of sound in its festival traditions. From traditional drum beats to spectacular fireworks, Vietnamese festivals create a mesmerizing symphony of sounds and sensations. These celebrations carry profound cultural significance, with each sound and rhythm telling its own unique story. The most significant celebration is Tết Nguyên Đán, the Lunar New Year, a time when ancient traditions come alive. As midnight approaches, brilliant fireworks illuminate the night sky, their thunderous booms believed to drive away malevolent spirits. The streets come alive with the rhythmic beats of lion and dragon dances, their movements synchronized perfectly with traditional music. These vibrant performances serve a deeper purpose, to usher in prosperity and joy for the coming year. Another remarkable celebration is the Lim Festival in Bac Ninh province, where culture and music intertwine beautifully. This festival showcases Quan Ho, an enchanting form of traditional folk music that has been preserved through generations. The harmonious blend of ancient instruments and melodic voices creates an atmosphere that transports visitors to another time. Beyond the musical performances, traditional games like human chess and folk wrestling add to the festival's vibrant energy, creating an unforgettable cultural experience. We'd be truly grateful if you could take a moment to like this video and join our community by subscribing to our channel. Journey with Mia. Your engagement means everything to us, and helps us create more inspiring content. We've curated another fascinating video just for you. You'll find it appearing on your screen now. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Which country would you like us to explore in our next adventure? Thank you for sharing this journey with us and being part of our growing family. Don't forget to engage with our content through likes, comments, and subscriptions to stay updated with our latest adventures. Until we meet again on our next exploration, may your travels be filled with wonder.